just to make sure we make that statement.
Yes.
Like, sometimes you could have 5 kills and that could be getting a team 5 rounds. But, you know, at the end of the day, if we want to go down to the basics, they weren't really performing as a team. Top fragging was Lisa and LX. I mean, overall, what do you think the biggest issue is on that roster that they've not been able to do as well as they should?
Like I said a little bit earlier on, it's really that kind of buddy system. It's making sure that the communication is there, swinging on one another, backing each other up, creating those crossfires. You come up against a team like CLG, and they're going to have that down.
Oh. Diving straight into the action here. Bomb is getting planted. Good breakdown there, as usual from Sam. Now let's see if Empathy can break down this team. Shimmer starting off tightly. The bomb's gone down. First kill going to be going their way as well. Kode gets absolutely slapped. Now Empathy's going to be backing off, playing a little bit more positive. Thorn in their side. They have to deal with her if they want to go in for this defuse. And she is just getting tags left, right, and center while still staying alive. 10 HP. She may end up falling with them there. Now just going to be forgetting about her playing aggressive. They're going to be able to find the first kill. It's going to be Vanessa, of course. Abby coming in with the kill of her own, going for the trades, but it's going to be Lisa with the burst fire to be able to get a double kill. And what a round coming out from Shimmer.
They only lost 1 player in that round. Fantastic. Not only was it bomb down, but it's round 1, which gives them quite a lot of cash to take into this next round. Just the start that they would have wanted, particularly here on their goodness me, on their T side on Ancient. You can tell it's getting late. My tongue's getting lazy. It doesn't want to cooperate with me. But this is the perfect start. And hopefully it'll be the springboard they need. They are going in with a bunch of Mac 10s here, so the force is interesting. But I think if they're going for a strong rush, this could work perfectly.
I've seen over the last couple of weeks, the USPs do a lot of damage. It's cast in the IM qualifiers the other day, and Fnatic were consistently getting a lot of kills with the USPs. Interesting to see if they're going to be able to pull it off in this one. Bills have spotted some targets. Flash are going to be coming out. It was a little bit lackluster, but they still make it work. Find 1 kill. That is at least a decent start. The spray down comes through low. There we go, Abby. Huge plays. A lot of damage comes down towards Vanessa. 2 players lost. That is a really good round from CLG, but Shimmer going to be able to take the second round on the board.
Yeah, I think that one of the reasons they go for that Mac 10 buy is because it's likely that they might lose a few players and they aren't as confident yet, right? Still a fairly new team. So they go for the Mac 10, slightly cheaper purchase so that the reinvest isn't going to be as bad. And if they reinvest, they've got 2 AKs for themselves. So because they spared a little bit of cash in the previous time, it means that they've got a slightly better buy this time around coming up against the force from CLG.
It's kind of round I'd expect. That Molly, questionable amount of damage done. A little bit slow on the smokes being dropped, but they're going to be playing aggressive. LX straight in with a kill of her own, but Kode are going to be going in for a double trade-off. DB just managed to get that first kill as well. Good initial damage. Kode still going to be live, but that the smoke's going to be a little bit too delayed. She still stays alive. Gooseweed is going to be coming to her aid. Lisa, last one left alive. Can't find anything. Oh, that was close. Good recovery from CLG. Even 3 of the rifles, including an upgraded one to an AK.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of had that site on lock. Shimmer hit that site 2 rounds in a row. CLG are like, yeah, probably. And they take a slower approach again, but then they pick up the pace quite heavily. They try and move in onto site, but there isn't much of a pincer. They kind of completely ignore Jaguar and that connection into the actual site itself. So they all just kind of funnel in from main, and CLG are able to spray them down pretty easily. Now they're back down onto pistols, unfortunately, their streak having ended before it really had a chance to begin.
Still trying to bring this back, but it's going to be a difficult one. This is very well played from CLG, making this come back from that initial loss. Textbook. Bomb is going to go down. Extra money in the bag here for Shimmer. It's going to be making all the difference. A single or 2 kills could also try to even the odds in regards to the economy, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to achieve that whatsoever. A couple of extra upgraded pistols on the side of CLG. You can never go wrong with that. But second round on the board, kind of expected after that last round.
Yeah, a kill or 2 would have been nice. Try and dent that economy really early on, force them to have to reinvest, and then maybe long term, you give yourself a little bit more of an advantage. But unfortunately, it was a flawless round from CLG. So no big concerns there for them. And as you said, they managed to yoink one of those AKs as well. There is an AWP on the board here for Abby, and Abby's been doing pretty well so far. This could be exactly what they need to start cracking open sites.
It's going to be interesting to see how she plays on this with the AWP versus CLG, who are quite good at being able to go for point denial on those guns. Oh, BB, you have to be careful. The sound wasn't heard. When you're going for that wall bang, you can't hear any impact shots on the other side onto actual players. At least not at a human level in regards to the volume level anyway, without having your ears burst. Mad's going to be playing a little bit aggressive, slow round from Shimmer, trying to get a read on, get an initial kill from CLG.
Nice slower pacing here again from Shimmer. Oh, but the aggression from Bibian. She's instantly traded out, though. That's good. They've taken her off of the board, and that's a second kill coming through from Empathy. Now they have the numbers advantage.
BB was just like, oh no, you don't get to play passive. Come here. And unfortunately for her, she's going to be put down. Was able to find that first kill on towards Abby. So AWP was dropped in initially. Empathy picking it up. They've got 45 HP. It's going to be KO Day to try and save the day here. See if Chaos Lay is up to the task. Incendiary Grenade's going to be going out a little bit too late on the call, though. Flash going through as well. This has to be a bit of a retake. We're going to catch the player across. Doesn't get the bomb down either, so they're going to have to wait a second, but the train's going to be coming out. Lisa, good shot. Second comes out as well. No, Mads, last player left alive. Finds a player I just called out, AK in hand as well. They know where she's at. AWP is going to set up. The grenade's going to be out towards them. Vanessa's going to be sitting in the corner. 11 HP. Oh, no, not in the corner. She's been able to rotate all the way around. But Madge is going to be crossing into the crosshairs. Alex takes care of business. Good recovery there from Shimmer. It was almost out of their grasp, but they brought it back through.
Yeah, I think BB going so aggressively and then getting instantly traded out. Then there's another player that pushes out to exactly where BB was, kind of swings out a little bit, but not far. Like, it's just kind of her head peeking up over the top of that wall, and she gets taken out as well. Empathy with that 2K really, really opens up the round and the site for Shimmer, so they can very quickly overrun. And K-Day manages to get one for herself, but also trade it out. So Shimmer doing a much better job at making sure they can confirm those kills.
Lots of damage done, but thanks to CLG's careful recovery on a couple of weapons over the past few rounds, have been able to keep some of the money in the bank. BB again has a thing with fire today. Keeps getting burnt alive. Heavily tagged down. She's going to have to play a bit of a spoiler position, I'd imagine. Nope, they're going to be playing aggressive, and Kelsey's going to be in a difficult position. Vanessa goes over the peak, does get the kill, but loses all but 19 of her HP. Just a player that I called out for. Well, me and you called out, I guess, at the start for her lack of, well, kills on Inferno. But this is Ancient. She's already got 4 kills so far. She has been an impactful player alongside her teammates. A bit of an aggressive push here into mid. Lisa goes down. Good info coming through. K-Day gets the knowledge on the last player left alive. She overpeaks this. It could be damning. AWP in hand, looking to try and get the bomb down. Abby knows they're most likely not going to survive this, but don't. She just gives up the plant potential. It's going to be a double swing here, I'd imagine, if they decide to go for it. Nope. Bomb's getting tapped down, and no scope comes through, but that's going to be all she wrote.
Trying to keep it relatively expensive. The thing is, that round is probably recoverable if CLG don't do so much util damage early on in the round. Shimmer get brought down to such low HP, and yes, you can absolutely frag out even with low HP, but your chances are, well, a lot slimmer, unfortunately. And again, CLG, right? You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. The slightest little handicap, and they're going to take advantage of that. And Shimmer at least get a couple of kills in that one, take some of those guns away. We talk about that long-term economy, and at the moment, it's still in a position where it can matter. Scoreline is evened up. It's 3-3. It's so early on in the game. Shimmer can keep this up and then start getting those rounds, but KSLA, she says no.
Oh, that flick as well hits Vanessa through the wall. Mad's going to be here to finish off the job. Takes one, goes for the second. Third one is going to be right in her face, but she takes care of business alongside Goose. I love it to see it. Good round, good clean round. No bomb going down on that one or the previous one is really going to be affecting that economy, Sam.
Yeah, that's a bit of a rough one. I mean, obviously it wasn't a eco round. I mean, there was like nothing spent into that. So they go for a rush. They hope that they can get a couple of kills. They're not even expecting to be able to get the bomb down, but hell, they'll do their best. You know, if there's like one person on A, maybe they at least get the bomb down. Unfortunately, the person on A was K-Day. So that put a bit of a spanner in the works there. And now again, it's the double pistol still on just upgraded and taking so much util damage again.
She apparently just doesn't care. Oh, BB, please, come on. Vanessa would be dead for about half a century by the time she died. Wow. Good use of that molly. Lisa, last one left alive. Not really too much to say about this. Goose Breeder, it was made quick work of that. BB going down after obviously getting 2 kills is still fairly big. Decent trade-off. You could say on one hand, it's a trade-off on information. She didn't want to put the smoke down and give away her position, but she was burning alive. The info was there anyway, I think. Maybe the flames hadn't spread there quite fast enough.
I suppose there's probably the possibility she dies either way, really, right? Like if she tries to back out, she probably gets killed backing out. If she stays in the flame, she obviously dies. If she throws down the smoke, somebody maybe swings on her, she probably dies. So it was kind of like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. But she was the only one to go down, which is a good thing in and of itself. Now Shimmer able to buy in again, and of course it is a very heavy force in terms of very limited utility available here. They're going to have to make this work somehow, and if it doesn't, they're back down into a very tight spot.
Going for that partial buy on the previous one was smart, but it didn't work out with only 1 kill. Didn't really make too much sense. Kelsey tagged down heavily, but Mans and Kobe pushing up there. K-Day's going to be going down. Vanessa!
Ooh.
Absolute slays, but Goose Breeder turns in, gets a revenge in towards mid, backed up by BB. Going to be able to see trades coming out left, right, and center. A massive disadvantage on CLG's side. Shimmer going to be looking to shine. BB pushing around this corner. She's the last player with any amount of HP. Never mind, it's wiped out. MP9 on the side of Kelsey. She's got little to play with. Smoke goes out. She might think about potentially trying to recover a gun here, but as soon as you make any noise here, Shimmer will be on your tail. You have to be incredibly careful. Really good execution here from the side of Shimmer, punishing the other side. Vanessa being able to do very well. Oh, God. They nearly missed each other, but Vanessa on point. Going to be able to pull out 4 kills in that. That is I'm impressed. I'm happy to see her coming alive in this.
Yeah, absolutely. She goes so hard there. So first the kill onto K-Day, who is scoped in on her. That in and of itself is massive because K-Day rarely misses those. That was quite uncharacteristic. So to take advantage of that, to then get the follow-up as well, open up that A site, and then get the 2 kills on the players that are trying to rotate in for the retake. Fantastic. A well-needed, well-earned round for Shimmer. Again, off the back of a slight hero play, but we'll let that one slide for now. As CLG's money starts to crumble. If Shimmer could win this round, they could be in a really good spot. They'll tie things up, and CLG will have no money.
Like it should be a B hit here, but you never know. They have left the bomb in a position they can rotate on. Oh, good wallbang position, but it's not going to come out. Goose Breeder goes down. Abby with the first. With the AWP there. Kelsey's in a good counter position, but not good enough because Empathy just swings wide, gets the kill. BB can get burnt alive, but only for 6 HP. She's now going to be stuck between a T-covered B site and a dangerous walkway here. T upper. She's going to be looking to explore this, going in for the peaks. They're coming in, and that has been the save called. That is a smart choice, especially on this kind of map. Similar thing can happen over towards A, but it's just not even worth it. You've got 3 players left, so that means you can at least try to go for a solid buy in the next round.
Save is definitely the right call. This is another well-executed round from Shimmer. They don't get too much done in terms of kills, but that's not... Oh, K-Day with another uncharacteristic miss. Even she's a little surprised by that one. So when I say not much gets done, I mean, like, obviously they win the round, but they don't get a ton of kills. Finally, K-Day gets that shot. And that means basically CLG lost a couple players, as we saw. They opt to pull back and save, give the site up free and for gratis, and shimmer take it over. So there was less resistance that round. I think CLG probably could have made it a lot closer than it had been, but rather than losing everything they have, opt to pull back. Makes a lot of sense. Now they can come into this round with a little bit more to their names, and KD got to hold on to the AWP, which is a massive boon for them. She can stop missing those shots.
Aggression down mid can work out very well, but if you're not backed up properly and the smokes aren't laid down, the T's have the advantage on that angle. So losing Mads very early on, it's going to be annoying, especially with Kelsey sitting there with an MP9. Don't think they can go for the recovery on that either. Oh. Should be a decent A hit. Might be recoverable. They have got players in good positions, but Goosebeater not getting those initial kills is going to be painful. Vanessa, meanwhile, on the other side of the map, does go down. KD with the molly going in for the smoke bang. It's not going to happen. Never mind. The second one does. We switch away to see Goosebeater get a kill on one of the players. Has to pull out a USP. Misses a shot. It's going to be Lisa getting the kill, but the MP9 hero comes through. Abby, once again, going to be left in a difficult spot. AWP in hand. First kill. KD going to be going down. Wallbang easily through that. I think you can at all, actually. So Abby going to be playing around with time. BB.
Oh, no. Oh.
Realizing she's not baited out. The peek's going to be coming through. The AWP's not fast enough. Misses a shot, and Abby going out. That was so close, but CLG going to be taken back. The advantage here, but 3 of their players rather low on cash.
Amazing presence of mind from BB there, right? The 2 fakes that come through, and Abby, she's patient. She waits. Pros do indeed sometimes fake, but she misses that crucial final shot. She was so close to clutching that round for her team. And at the finish line, she just cannot connect it. That is super, super unfortunate. There it is. She was still falling, and I think that kind of knocked her aim off. But, oh, Shimmer with this aggressive push directly into mid. It is stunted by the utility. They're forced to pull back. That could have been devastating for CLG.
BB doesn't know how close she is to danger that. Lisa. Counting the bullets. There's going to be 3 left in this magazine. Mads are going to be up here. She's in a dangerous position. Goosebeater playing up close and personal with the MP9. BB going to be looking to peek around this corner. Should be able to find this kill. Down there. Favor on this side. Goosebeater playing aggressive. Catches the bomb on rotation. Abby looking to try and get that back in under their control, but it's going to be difficult. Say the Goose is out the back now. They do recover it, but the info is there. 2 of the players lost, and, well, Vanessa's going to have to come alive. She's not got a kill for a couple of rounds. Empathy going down, going in for that mid play. You have to go for something. You can't just try and go in from the same position. And we're going to be seeing what happens when you go for that. Abby, Vanessa, going to be meeting head on with KD's AWP. Oh, Abby winning that duel, putting her in a place. The bomb's going to go in for the plant, but unfortunately not going to get anywhere near planted. Vanessa picks up the bomb, but that's all she's able to do. She turns around, and there's Mads flying through the smoke to pick up the AWP as well as the kill.
That was a good shot from Abby. I thought KD had that.
Should have
not. Yeah, honestly. Again, KD with some uncharacteristic misses. First map of the day. Maybe it's a bit of a warm-up, and she might start to come alive a little bit more. That being said, I mean, it's not like she's underperforming. She's still doing well. Speaking of underperforming, one of the players we'd pointed out for being an absolute boon for this team was Empathy. Last game, but against CLG, she was on fire, and today she has not shown up.
Not yet anyway. Fast plays over towards the B site. Is going to be deflected. Don't manage to get any kills there, unfortunately. On the side of Shimmer, good deflection. CLG with 8 rounds. They've got the advantage as we go into the 14th round here. Shimmer really need to pick up at least 1 more round here. Honestly, 2 more to really cement anything.
Anti-eco goes more or less the way we expected it to. We're getting closer and closer to that last round here. Shimmer need to string these next couple of rounds together. At least they are moving on to their CT side. So, I mean, they've done really well for themselves on an attacking half. If they can get one more, then they're in a really solid spot.
Oh, okay, Empathy going to be going down. That's painful. Losing 2 players so early on with having a 0 impact as well. It's not what you want to see. Alex, though, could be the difference maker. She's on an exploratory mission at the moment. Unfortunately, they're so split up. It's going to be down to Vanessa to play slowly, play for a kill, stay alive, and our teammates to go over to the site. Never mind. With 2 players, this is being read. With having, you can just see the rotation on the mini map right now. They've gone back into position. 2 players over towards Donut. They know that they've left CT open completely, but still, Alex. Shimmer goes down. Smoke is in play as well. That can allow for the plant to be planted. Bomb to be planted, sorry. Goose beater. Don't you laugh at me.
That nade did not connect. And that's really lucky for Shimmer, but is it going to be enough? Alex, last player left alive. Just good for 1. And that's all. Bit of a rough one. Would have liked to have come out on top of that one. I like the rotation. I liked having Alex kind of creeping all the way up through mid into the CT spawn, trying to catch some of those rotations, and it does work. She is good for 1. But with only 2 players left alive against so many of CLG's forces, and in that situation, you have to 1-for-1 it. You can't take all of those players all at the same time. And CLG know that, which is why they don't split up. They stick together, they swing together, and they get those last couple of kills, and that secures them that round. This is now the last round in the half, and Shimmer desperately need it.
It's going to be starting out with a bang. Hodo with the AWP. It's going to be Kelsey with 1 right back on. It's going to be 2, almost 3, but BB steals it away. Wanted a couple of kills of her own. That is going to be GG well played so far on the first half. We're going to go into a quick break, grab some more popcorn, and then we'll be back for the second half here on the first map of 3. See you there. Don't go anywhere.
See you. Ladies, put your hands in the sky, raise them up. Put your hands in the sky so I can see you. Ladies, put your hands in the sky, raise them up. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on, ladies, come on, girl. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on, ladies, round them up. Hey, we are a unit unstoppable. We are a unit of choice. We are a unit that's powerful. Nothing can stop the force. Unstoppable. We are a unit of choice. We are a unit that's powerful. Nothing can stop the force. This is for my ladies around the world, all across the globe. For my ladies around the world, all across the globe, Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on, ladies. Come on, girls. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Come on, ladies, round them up. Put them up. Raise them high.
하나뿐인 나 처음 봤으니까 빠졌으니까 Then you got me sinking low 사랑이란 단어로 섬도 아닌 섬을 타며 행복한 줄로 친구들이 다들 바보라
Welcome on back. We are in the North American region of ESL Impact, and it's CLG Red versus Shimmer, the rematch we'd been waiting for. And so far, CLG seem to have it in hand. 10-5 on their CT half. Now we swap sides, and Shimmer gonna have to mount a very, very strong defense here. They want to keep their dreams of a map 3 alive.
I want Shimmer to do this. I want them to bring in a smashing defense. They've got 2 pairs of Julies. Let's see if they can work out for them. It's going to be Goose Speeder going in for the first entry. Don't find anything immediately. The block going to be in hand. It's going to be completely flashed, and the head's going to be absolutely dominated by Lisa. Knocked right off. Now Lisa trying to find some more. Gets a headshot from the distance. It's not going to be a kill. Their drop-off was a little bit too much. It's going to be Lisa taking another kill. It's going to be her own teammate, and then she falls to the wayside. Empathy charges in. Guns galore. Going to be able to go in for one. Find more than that, though, to try and help out her team. That's exactly what she's going to be able to do. CLG are going to be collapsing under the pressure. The bomb's going to get diffused, and, well, that's 2 pistol rounds.
Yes. Yes, it is. Well played from Empathy. A nice little 2K. I think it was it already... No, it was 2. It was 2. I'm like having a moment there where my brain just lagged out. Yes. A nice 2-piece for herself with the dualies. So that will help them to secure that site. Now, the bomb does get planted for CLG, so that's that little bit of extra cash for themselves. And they're gonna spend it. Oh boy, are they gonna spend it, people. That is a huge force when you consider that they didn't actually win the round. It's high risk, high reward. It can pay off amazingly if they win this round, but if they lose it, they're back down onto pistols, and they've handed the round over to Shimmer.
Man, got a decent amount of utility. It's all going to come down to if they can get the read on this. The flash are going to be coming through LX. She's going to be the entry point here. Going in for the flash initially. It's going to be too slow. She gets caught off guard. PV reads a locker book, gets the kill. Empathy going to be in a good position. She doesn't find any, though. Abby has to find multiple, but can only find one. PV with the spray in towards Temple. It's a decent amount of damage. Doesn't get the kill. Smoke goes down. This can only delay them so long, but it doesn't matter. The job is done. CLG got the bomb down. 4 players left alive. A player sneaking up behind them. It's going to be Mad going in for a double of her own. They mop up. You asked me before broadcast started, or, well, at least someone did, is about that. Well, CLG going to be coming in here with a fierce looking grin on their face, and that's exactly what's happened. They look so dominant in that round.
Yeah, the high risk, well, it bore the high reward. They only lose 1 player. The reinvest will be minimal. And they've very quickly turned the tides. Quick update for anyone interested. Detonate is currently playing against Starfish. That's EG Detonate. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. It's just Detonate. Anyway, it's 9-4 currently in favor of Detonate. And this is, of course, the team that has been storming the other group. So doing very well, as usual.
Good initial start for CLG. KOD going to be able to get a double, so adding some extra money to the AWP fund. MP9 not going to be making any work there in towards that mid position. Last player left alive is going to be LX. A deagle in hand, going to be able to recover an MP9 if she so wishes. There you go. Not much you can do. Maybe go for a kill or 2 to try and deny the economy, but the shots are missed. Not from Kelsey, though. She lands that blow.
That's a nasty bonus from CLG. Don't lose a single player here. Reinvest completely unnecessary. Might get a little upgrade here or there, or maybe just hold on to what they have. That's the party line. Knowing that Shimmer are going to be in serious trouble. That round was a big one for them. And they have to come into this not spending a single cent. To bring this back into their favor is going to be an absolute tough ask.
Yeah, we're looking at 13 rounds on the board for CLG, unless something crazy happens, which I don't see happening. You have to look at their economy. It's in tatters. Being able to win that pistol round hasn't really done anything for them aside from obviously get one round on the board. Ooh, they could find Gooseberry to hit. Yeah, there you go. Lisa finds one. It's going to be a rifle recovered. No, it's a bit too far back. There we go. Eventually, Lisa does pick it up. Now back off. Day with another one on towards Abby. Oh, what happened to Gooseberry with the first kill? Empathy if she'd hit those headshots. There could have been legs on this round, but there isn't. I'm not going to lie, even just saving that A4, I don't know if it's going to be enough. After this round loss bonus. I mean, they'll be able to buy into this next one, but it's still going to have, I think, at least a Famous and MP9 across their board if they want to buy a decent amount of utility.
Yeah, I mean, they're only going to get about 2,900 if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's a 4-round at this point, so very limited cash, but at least they'll be able to get some sort of upgrade. But with this being a full-on pistol, this is honestly not as terrible as it could have been. At least they take one weapon, they get one kill for themselves. I mean, they didn't spend a single cent. No armor, no util, no nothing. Because, well, they didn't have it. Now they at least take a gun into the next round. Would it have been worth it for Lisa to just die? Probably not. Probably better to just hold on, right? So they do have that one weapon. Keep them afloat just a little bit longer as they now reinvest in, and of course sacrificing a little bit of that firepower to ensure that they've got decent utility. They know that they're coming up against the most extended bonus EU or I suppose NA. This bonus just keeps going. It's the gift that keeps giving.
Unfortunately, that bomb going down that first round, that was the catalyst that CLG needed. If they hadn't got that, I think they would have still forced, but would have been a lot weaker. We would have seen maybe one Galil, a couple of Mac 10s, Deagle, maybe even a Scout on Kode. Empathy's going to be the first one getting burnt alive. Going to have to back off. Vanessa is also tagged. It's not what you want. Still a couple of Galils and a Famous here on the side of CLG, so it's not the strongest buy. That smoke, the best one, but it does work. Being able to push out one of the players. The spray comes through. Empathy finds one. Going to be backing off. 5 HP. Stay alive. Don't die. It's going to be your game for now, BB. We know she plays that position on CT. She knows it well. Vanessa's going to be playing aggressive K-Day swing. Gets the information. Gets a kill. The trade comes out, but Mads is quickly there to knock Lisa out of the park.
This is still somewhat doable. Empathy on relatively low HP. It is a 3 versus 3. This pivot away from CLG is a good play, though. They're going to start moving over towards the A site. Gooseberry has cleared it out. Oh, this is dangerous. Her position is so deadly here.
Goose should have this kill. Ambi's going to be peeking through. Yeah, that's round, and that's going to be rather disappointing for Shimmer. 6 rounds on the board, but they're struggling to find any kind of foothold in this. As soon as they get a kill, we saw Kode going down, and the trade was right there from Mads. Instantly filling in that spot, getting the kill.
I mean, this is what you were saying a little earlier, right? Like, CLG looks so good on Ancient. And you can see it in the way that they're constantly controlling the map, constantly kind of moving out, like Gooseberry pushing all the way into CT spawn to make sure that she can catch those rotations, and Shimmer none the wiser, not even expecting for that, position to be there. And unfortunately, that costs them dearly. Okay, Empathy's able to hold on to this gun for one more round, but cash is a problem. And CLG, by the end of this round, will more than likely be on match point, or, well, map point. And Shimmer, I mean, we were saying, right, this is their map pick, and we were hoping that if they could get the win here, maybe they take us to that third map to overpass to the rematch we all really wanted to see. But the way things are going now, they're going to need a bit of a miracle. Abby's bought into that AWP. They've severely sacrificed a lot because they just don't have the kind of money that they'd like to. This is going to be a tough ask.
Good initial aggression. Abby going to be playing aggressive as well. AWP in hand. Spots out an arm, but unable to achieve anything. And Mads just kills 2 of them. Like a warm knife through butter. Cuts through them with no difficulty. Mads Eventually going to get traded down, but the damage is done. Which she does exactly that to two of the players. The MP9 from Lisa comes through, able to achieve a kill, but doesn't even equalize it. There's still 3 players left alive on the side of CLG, trying to pick up this 15th round on the board. AWP of Abby ended up being, well, not a worthwhile purchase or investment. I hope this MP9 can do something, but it can't. Goose Reader. It's definitely a bit of a ferocity to the way CLG are playing. There's a lot of outside pressure on them at the moment. And it's good to see them still play so well on this front. And this map, especially, I mean, they have the T side locked down. It's why I talked about them being so dominant on this one. And obviously, you did mention Shimmer. Managed to win this previously, 16-4 versus, what was it, Byte?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Byte are not up to the par.
Yeah.
Compared to CLG. There's no way that was going to happen versus CLG in my mind. And you can see why. They're a formidable foe. They know how to play aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mainly mentioned that as kind of like a throwaway comment. I mean, having the statistics on a whole one game is pretty meaningless, especially when
No. You dedicated yourself to saying they were going to dominate CLG. Obviously, that's
sorry. All right, Tom. Reading into things a little too much there, but okay.
Of course not.
Oh, Shimmer. Look at this buy. Alex, what are you going to do with that? What? But they don't have money. You know what? I'm here for it. I would celebrate it. Except they're not going A, so.
Love a good old aggressive play coming out from the T side. It's going to be Abby with a double kill. Good in front 3. What a play. Trying to bring them back into this game. USB going to be in hand. Going to be able to take care of another one. She doesn't need any teammates. Mads unable to stay alive as Empathy finds the kill, and at the last moment, they catch a breath.
Quite literally a stay of execution. Just a quick update. Again, Detonate, currently 13-5 over Starfish. So they're having a fantastic series for themselves. Abby, what an absolute demon. Fantastic whole day. Great flashes as well. All of those players that she took down, or at least the first 2 or 3, were all flashed out. So the utility usage there was on point. And that's exactly what they needed. And honestly, we've needed to see more of that. Is it too little too late? Maybe. Abby off the board, AWP taken out of her hands, and that Shimmer down to only 4 players.
Wow. Oh. Vanessa, please. This BB should have that covered.
Oh.
No. Vanessa with the bait smoke somehow going in her favor. Alex is upgraded. No Max 7 in her midst. AWP on Empathy. Gonna have to do a lot of work, especially with Kelsey coming in here with the kill into LX. That's going to be opening up the whole of the A site. They know how to play this. Oh, Goose Speeder going down, but unfortunately, versus this team, that you're going to have to do more. And Empathy's going to be pulling it out the park. Double kill. This is a player who is absolutely superb, but it's going to be difficult. 2 players, Mads and KO Day. Or KO Slay, we may well be seeing. I'm wondering what version of play we will be seeing. Mads in this boosted spot could allow them to be able to get this win. If she plays fairly passively, the bomb is planted right next to her sight lines. AWP on KO Day holding in towards that temple position. Mads playing a bit more passive, not active. Lisa chucks out a flash. This is still completely possible. Smoke's going to be going through. Mads just has to stay alive for time at the moment. Don't get peeked. She goes down. Her teammate does. She's going to be able to get 2. Going in for the 3rd. Makes it work. That's going to be GG.
No
well played.
ways.
Domination coming out from this player. Almost a monster kill. There you go. That's cheesy.
Oy. The excitement as soon as she gets that last kill as well. A beautiful 3K for her. I felt like the retake coming in from Donut was